Hi, I'm Ginger Grancagnolo, and thank you again for returning to our program's Living Proof series. And our idea here is to, again, bring some ideas that you probably have thought about and maybe even done some reading about and research, things that are inside, conflicts, just emotional things, mental ideas, and hopefully what we get to talk about gives a new twist, a new point of view that makes you feel a little clearer, a little stronger, and most important, more powerful to be who you really are, the way God created you to be. So staying in that vein, today's topic is, why am I still dysfunctional? Now, that word alone hadn't been around about 2 decades ago. And then after that, we got into this whole big codependency buzz, and everything was dysfunctionality and dysfunctional family and a dysfunctional marriage and dysfunctional job. And then it kind of lost its meaning, I think. So I'd like to go back to just what does the word mean in itself, without everything else, all the hype around it and how it was used. We're going to take it right from the dictionary. The word dysfunctional means not working, not functioning. That's what it means. So we have, I believed, incorrectly applied that term to ourselves and to the path of our life. When we use in the common vernacular, I feel so dysfunctional, I'm in this dysfunctional relationship, dysfunctional job, my habits are dysfunctional, we always think the worst of ourselves. What's wrong with me? I have to fix me. I have these problems. They're embedded within me. I inherited them. And that the name dysfunctional is not really doing justice to the process of who you are and who you're becoming. The real truth is, when we use the word dysfunctional, what we're really describing is the fact that we are in a process to become more. Now, I'd like you to think about that for a second. The fact that you want to go forward and be more says that your consciousness already has an idea that it can be more, that it can be better. That in and of itself does not mean there's something wrong with you. It means, in fact, that there's something quite right about you, because it's saying, I want to evolve. I want to change. I want to satisfy some deep inner desires or goals or achieve something that has just been written on your heart to go and do. Dysfunctional has the negative connotation of that you're broken, that you have to be fixed. No, God did not make mistake, nor did he make junk. She made the perfect human being called you. My understanding of dysfunction is that whatever you're doing in your life right now is simply no longer working for you. If you're in a relationship and there is some conflict, there is some heartache, something that's not right, and you seem to be applying that word dysfunctional to it, perhaps it would be better to say, this relationship, as it exists in the moment, doesn't work for me. It's not really bringing out my soul's highest intent. That doesn't mean there's something wrong with you. It means there's a lot right about you, because you're looking to improve it. You're hearing and you're heeding your inner signals that you're better and that you want better. That alone can change the whole dynamics of a relationship. True dysfunctionality in terms of can't be fixed is, and especially in terms of that relationship model, if there is abuse of any kind, that really has to change drastically. And sometimes the relationship has to split so that the individuals get individual care. That is a different degree of what we're discussing. When we're talking about dysfunctionality in ourselves, we keep talking about our tension, our anxieties, our fears, our phobias. What you're really saying is something in my belief system is not working for me. It's not, I'm wrong, I'm bad, I'm in error, I'm not good. No, it's saying This template of belief system, something in the computer brain, in the database, I've outgrown. Something there no longer works. Like, I used to wear a different size shoe when I was in 3rd grade. Nothing wrong with my feet, and nothing wrong with the shoes that I wore when I was in 3rd grade. However, I wouldn't wear them now for a lot of reasons. Style and size for 2 of them. Exactly the point with belief systems. You've outgrown them by style, and they don't fit you, who you've become. So if you're feeling that irritation of, boy, I feel like I'm always working on the same problems all the time, perhaps you need to switch to what's wrong with me as an innate and get off of that. There's nothing wrong with you. It is a belief system that is outmoded and outdated, that needs to change. And the best to go back and check all of the I am statements that you've been saying. I am what? I am who? And correct them into the positive. So if you're used to saying, I'm such a nervous person, change the belief. I don't know what it is. I'm always expecting the worst. Change that pattern. You know, the thoughts flow through us. What God made is beautiful, profound, and powerful. And if we're constantly putting in the negative and the less than belief system, we're minimizing that power. Nothing wrong in here, in the inherent you that you are. Perhaps we have a new definition for dysfunction that says, this is outmoded. My thought patterns don't really match my desires of who I want to be and how I want to feel. A thought created the feeling, and a thought can take it away. It is important to remember that from God's perspective, you are as perfect, blemish-free as when He breathed life into you. And that is unchangeable, because that is how she made you. So I hope that this has been helpful for you. And if you're feeling the itch of something's not working, good, praise yourself. Change the vocabulary, change the I am statements, and watch the goodness in you have room to come out and flourish once again. If you enjoyed this, check out the website, drgingerinfo.com. Lots more information, newsletters, and other YouTube videos that are there, hopefully that serve you. See you again. God bless.